Good morning, everyone. We are doing chapter 10, Adolescence. In this chapter, till now, we have discussed about the various changes that takes place during the adolescence and the puberty time. Today, we are going to discuss about hormones. Hormones are the chemical substances which control all the physical, mental, intellectual, and emotional changes that occur at adolescence. These hormones are secreted by endocrine glands, which are also known as ductless gland. There are many endocrine glands in the body, and all these endocrine glands are controlled by pituitary gland. The production of hormones by various endocrine gland that is controlled by endocrine gland that is known as pituitary gland, and that's why pituitary gland is known as master gland. The hormones which are responsible for secondary sexual characters in males and females, these are known as sex hormones. In boys, the sex hormone is testosterone, which is released by testes. Similarly, in girls, the sex hormone is named as estrogen, which is released by ovaries. Testosterone and estrogen, these are the hormones which are responsible for development of secondary sexual characteristics in boys and girls. Hormones, they release by the endocrine gland, and then they testes release testosterone in males and ovaries release estrogen in females. Then they release these hormones in the bloodstream, and through the blood they reach to the target site, and there they will stimulate the changes in the body at onset of the puberty. This is the role of hormones. After that, the next topic is reproductive phase of life in human. Adolescence became capable of reproduction when the testes in boys begin to produce sperms and the ovaries in girls begin to produce ova, or we can say eggs. In women, the reproductive phase begins at the puberty, that is 10 to 12 years of age, and generally lasts till the age of approximately 45 to 50 years. The capacity of maturation and production of gametes lasts for a much longer time in males than the females. In males, the reproductive phase begins at puberty, that is at the age of 14 to 15 years, and lasts as long as he is healthy throughout his life. That means they are not having a particular age limit. If a man is of 50 years or 60 years or 70 years, if he is healthy, then definitely that man is able to reproduce, able to perform reproduction. But for female, whether they are healthy or unhealthy, but they are having a particular age limit, that is 45 to 50. Why? Because after that age, ova is not released by the ovary. Ovary will stop the overproduction, and for fertilization the fusion of sperm and ova is must. So because ova is not produced, so that's why female cannot perform the reproduction process. So that's why they are having a age limit. After that, the next topic which we are going to discuss is menstruation. We know that ovary produces ova, then this ova fuse with the sperm to form zygote. This zygote will develop into the embryo and then fetus, and finally the female will give birth to the newborn child. But what happens if the ova is not fertilized with the sperm. Ovary will continue producing the ova after every 28 to 30 days. So what will happen to that unfertilized ova? After fertilization, it will convert to the zygote and we can say pregnancy will occur. But if fertilization doesn't occur, then what happened to these ova? Then the released egg or ova and the thickened lining of the uterus along with its blood vessel are shed off, and that causes bleeding in women, which is known as menstruation. So that occurs once in about 28 to 30 days. If ova fuses with sperm, so fertilization will there, zygote formation is there, and if it is not, in that case menstruation will occur. That start at the time of puberty. So the first menstruation flow that begins at the puberty, that is known as menarche. It takes place at the age of 10 to 12 years and it will continue till 45 to 50 years. After 45 to 50 years, ovary will stop producing the ova, and because ova is not produced, so pregnancy can't occur. At the same time, because ova is not produced, so that's why menstruation will also stop, and that stoppage of menstruation is termed as menopause. So that menopause occurs at the age of 45 to 50 years. So this is the main topic which we are going to cover today, that is menarche and menopause. This is very important topic for the exam, uh, in the form of definition it may ask, or in the form of differentiate between menarche and menopause. So generally it is of the 2 marks, so you have to write 2 points for each. So the first one, you will write down the definition, that is the first menstrual flow begins, that is first menstruation flow is known as menarche, and the stoppage of menstruation is known as menopause. And the second point you can mention about the age, that menarche takes place at the age of 10 to 12 years and menopause takes place at the age of 45 to 50 years. That's all for today. Thank you.